Okay, so we're making, it's going to be a sausage and rice dish. We're starting off with some sweet peppers, onions, and butter. We are going to put in a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Get these going. Some drops of that in there. We're also going to put a little bit of Creole seasoning in there. Just a little bit of Old Bay. Here in a little bit, we're going to add our garlic. We got about 5 cloves of garlic chopped up there, and we have 4 cups of rice for later. We've also got some chicken broth to use as our liquid for the rice, and we're going to add some broccoli after we've got the sausage cooked down. So this is a dish my kids love, and it's something that we make fairly often. But when all this gets, when these get rendered down, I'm going to add in the sausage, and I'll bring you back down. All right, so these veggies are about sweated down. I'll turn this down just a little bit. We're going to add the garlic in. Let that get going. Just a few seconds here. Sorry, got a little close with the camera. Time to add the sausage in here. Weather's pretty nasty outside today, so we're not cooking out there. A lot of rain and wind. We'll probably put just a couple drops of this hot sauce in here, whatever your favorite brand is. We're going to add a little bit more of the Worcestershire sauce. We're just going to let this sausage brown up. When the sausage pretty much is done cooking, that's when we'll add the broccoli to it. And all this juice that this makes while it's cooking up, we're going to leave in there, because that's what adds all the good flavor to this meal. Let's add a little bit more Creole seasoning. We might put us just a little splash of some oil in there. Keep anything from sticking to the bottom. Well, it might stick a little bit. Not bad. We'll let this cook for a little while, and then when that's about done, we're going to add that broccoli. Alright, it is time. The sausage is about cooked down, getting close to being done. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the broccoli into here. And this meal is super simple, man. Besides cutting up the vegetables and the sausage, I just use frozen broccoli, and don't have to worry about cutting it up. When you dump this in here, you might have to bump the temperature back up a little bit while you're cooking, It's cooling it down. This broccoli has been sitting out for just a little bit, warming up. We'll bump that temp back up. And man, this broccoli kind of soaks up a lot of those juices that are down in there from all the sausage and Worcestershire and all that stuff. It's really good. So when the broccoli starts getting kind of pretty much fork tender, we're going to dump in the chicken broth and the rice and probably add just a little bit more seasoning in there. And then it won't be but just a few minutes after that. That's that quick rice. It don't take but about 7 minutes for it to set up, 7 or 8 minutes. And that rice is going to soak up any leftover juices in here and some of that chicken broth and whatever other seasonings I'll throw in here. It's a simple meal, but man, it's packed full of flavor. So I'll bring you guys back when I'm getting ready to do the chicken broth and rice. Alright, we got the broccolis about cooked down. So we're going to add our liquids in. This is just chicken broth. We might have to grab just a touch more water, I'm not sure. And then I'm going to put our rice in there. We're going to turn this temperature back up so we can get this liquid boiling. Because once it starts boiling, what we'll do is turn the heat down and cover it. Just a little piece of butter there. Yeah, I think we're going to need just a sprinkle of water. That's probably enough. And I think we'll sprinkle just a little bit of garlic on top here. Kind of soak up in this rice. All right. Now we're just waiting on it to boil. Once it does start boiling, we'll turn the heat down and this dish will be done. It only takes about 6 or 7 minutes for this rice to cook. And I'll give y'all a shot of this when it's done cooking, show you what it looks like. Oh, when this does come up to a boil, turn your heat off and then take a lid and cover it and just let it simmer with the heat off. And your rice will cook up, fluff up just right. Okay, dish is finished up. Look at all the colors. It's got rice and broccoli and sausage. It's just a simple dinner sausage. This is Conica. We have, these are some of my favorite meals because they're a one pot dish. You don't make a lot of mess in the kitchen. So let's plate it up. Hey Rowdy, come over here and videotape this. Hold it right here close.
Don't move this ice.
Hold on to it.
Serious.
Right about there, okay? Alright, so we're going to plate up the kids.
these are 88.
It's okay. All right. So, kids love this meal. It's one of their favorites. And we're going to get to eating dinner. Glad y'all could be with us for this recipe. Like I said, it's super simple. It's one of those easy ones. You don't make a big mess, and it's not a lot of fuss making it. So, hope y'all enjoy.